Hello, hello, hello. Is the African witch bitch. Hello. I am getting a lot of feedback from people who want me to do a road opener spell. They have some blockage in their life. They are dealing with some bad luck and they need a breakthrough in order for good luck to flow in, whether it be money luck, uh, just over all around good luck. So right now I am about to do a road opener spell. And it's my first time being live, y'all. You're gonna have to give your girl a little pat on the back, okay? So I don't like to keep you. Let's get started. Okay, the first thing you are going to need is bam, a road opener candle. Okay, this is a road opener candle because of the multicolor. It's also a good luck candle. Okay, if you need something that if you can check the symbols on it, good luck, wedding rings, numbers, money, the ancestors love working with symbols and things of that nature. And with the multicolors, is all the colors combined together to bust open through. And I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way. Let me push my camera down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. A really quick and easy way to do a road opener spell. Hi, Elegant Victory. Hello, I like your name. Okay. So, all right. So this is what you do. You take this, bam, candle. You're going to have to cleanse this bitch. Okay. So what I'm going to cleanse today, what I'm using today to cleanse is Palo Santo or sage. I thought I had some right here. A bitch don't have any, but that's all right because I got some sage. Usually I can use Palo Santo. If you can't find Palo Santo and sage, don't worry, your girl got you. You can go to my website and find everything that I'm about to use now for dirt fucking cheap. Do you hear me? I'm a cheap bitch. I have told y'all 100 times, I'm not one of them hoes who like to spend a lot of money on shit. I don't believe hoodoo shit costs a lot of money. So I'm passing it down to you to teach you exactly how it should be done. Now watch me. Light you some sage up in this bitch, okay? I love to use sage. Sage is one of those good things. They call it a spiritual bleach because it wipes all negativity out, all the dirt, anything that you're feeling that's negative, baby. Sage got you. And I ended up leaving my fireproof dish over there. Y'all gonna have to excuse me because I gotta get it. So if draws offend you, then ashe. Excuse me, y'all, and don't start with no shit now. Y'all know how I do. I live alone, and hell, I walk around my house in drawers. It is what it is. Hell. Now, back to this. Get you some sage. Get you a nice thick layer of smoke. You don't have to use sage to cleanse. That's what I'm using today. You can use Palo Santo. I actually grabbed some while I was over there. You can use rose water. You can use Florida water. You can use rosemary. You can use frankincense and myrrh. Everything that I just named is on the website because I know a lot of you guys live in hoodoo deserts, what I like to call them, where you can't find certain stuff. So your girl will send it to you for next to nothing. Okay. I got me some Palo right here. I think on my website, you can get you a stick of Palo for $2. That's hella cheap. You know what I'm saying? I even sell these candles already prepared. I'll prepare it for you and just send it to you. And all you got to do is spend some time meditating over it and you like that bitch and your road will be open. Or you could do it yourself. I'm finna teach you how. Get you some Palo. This stuff smells really good too. Palo and sage. Put it in a fireproof dish. As I state, I always use my abalone shell. You put your candle and you let the incense smoke swirl over your candle. You're cleansing it. I want all energies that are not mine to leave this object. Ashe to the ancestors. All energies that are not mine to leave this object. Now, before I get started, now that I got that going all nice and stuff, I'm going to dust my hands in Arrowroot Powder. Arrowroot Powder is really good for bringing luck and prosperity. So since this is a luck and prosperity spell, I'm going to add a little bit of Arrowroot Powder on my hands. Because all this working, I want luck and I want prosperity to get into this candle. Okay? I got arrowroot powder all over my hands. They're not ashy, as you can see. Put that all into the spell. And as I'm doing this, I want you guys to pay close attention to what I'm about to do. This is one way to do a a road opener spell for anybody who has a blockage, okay? All right, there's a couple of things I'm gonna use herb-wise. Star anise, okay? Star anise. These are hard to come by depending on what part of the world you live in. I have a few of them right here. You grab you a handful of them, put your intent in them. You want blockage. You want the road to be open. Any type of bad luck, a string of bad luck you're dealing with, you want it to be blocked. Put your hands in it. Put your intent in it. And you get you a pistol and mortar and you bash the fuck out of it. And I know what you're thinking. Which bitch? I don't have one of these. Well, that's all right. You got a paper plate? You got a hammer? Bash this shit. You ain't got to be all fancy. But as you're doing it, here's the kicker. You put your intent in what you're doing. You're bashing it up because you want your intent into this. You're breaking the road. You're breaking all blockage. You're breaking it. You're putting that in there. You don't have to be fancy. You don't need to get you some big, fancy, expensive stuff. You don't need all that. This is hoodoo. Remember that. Our ancestors didn't have much. They had only what they can gather in secret. Remember, if they were caught practicing folk magic, the Africanized American slaves, prisoners of war, they were threatened and beaten. They had to practice in secret, only gathering what they can from the earth. So you don't need, I don't care what nobody tell you. You do not need a lot of money, okay? It should be cheap as fuck. I'm a cheap bitch. Remember that. You bash this shit up, right? As you're bashing, you're going to add you some Abre Camino. Just a granule or two. You don't need much, like I said. You don't need much. This is Abre Camino, i.e. road opener. They're little granules. I sell these on my website too. And you bash these hoes up too. Grind them in there. You're breaking this road. Good luck to flow. Whatever blockage is in your way, you're bashing the blockage as you put your intent in this spell. You guys need to understand the key to making your spells pop is all about intent. It's all about what's in your heart. It's all about that muscle that beat in your chest. And it's all about your intent. If you don't want it, don't waste your time and the little bit of money you do spend because it won't pop. Bash. Okay. After you get you some Abre Camino, baby, you add you some 5-finger grass. This is excellent with bringing money. If your situation, just a pinch, that's all you need. If your situation has anything to do with money being brought into your life, if you have a blockage, like you're looking for a job, like you've been looking and cannot find a job, you use some 5-finger grass. You go into the casino, baby, dust your hands with Arrowroot powder, get you some 5-finger grass, put Arrowroot and 5-finger in a mojo bag and carry that shit with you, okay? You go into a court case that has anything to do with money. This herb is a very good herb to use, 5-finger grass. You want something that blocks bad luck? Good old-fashioned oregano, baby. Sprinkle a little bit of that in there. That's all you need. Just a little bit of oregano. Okay? You're still bashing. You're still breaking. You're still bashing. You're still breaking. You're still bashing. You're still breaking. In a clockwise motion. Clockwise motion, because you're bringing it to you. You're bashing and you're breaking. Breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. Yes, ashe to the ancestors, baby. Last but not least, Fenugreek Seeds. That brings fortune your way. These are all prosperity herbs that I'm using. Take note. I know Fenugreek Seeds are hard to come by. Check my website. Your girl got you. It's in the description box below. Bash, bash, bash. Clockwise, clockwise. Yes. Now that you got you a nice, good old-fashioned herb mixture, I need you to pay attention. This is a glass 7-day candle. You are going to need to poke holes in this hole so that all your herbs can get down off in the candle to infuse your intent. This is what I do. And I like me what do you call this thing? A screwdriver. Don't have to be a screwdriver. You can use a knife. You can use anything you want that's long, that'll go deep down in this candle. You can put this bitch on the stove or you can use a lighter to light it. However to heat it, because you need to poke holes in it. And I'm going to show you exactly what you do. This is what I do. I get it good and hot so that it goes in easy. When this bitch get good and hot, you're going to put a hole and it's going to, you see how it goes in easy? You're going to go at 12 o'clock. You're going to go at 2 o'clock. You're going to go at 4 o'clock. You're going to go at 7 o'clock. And you're going to go at 10 o'clock. You got 5 holes, 5 of them. And the screwdriver went in easy because you heated it up. Okay. Now, what you are going to do now, this is very important. I need y'all to pay attention, my hoodoo boos. I need y'all to pay attention. You're going to take some of these herbs and sprinkle it in a clockwise motion away from the wick, as much as you can muster it away from the wick. Away. Do not overload the wick. If you can push it off to the edge, that's why you have poked your holes towards the rim of the candle, not all up on the wick. Okay. Make sure you pay attention. Sprinkle just a little bit. It don't take much. It do not take much. And then you're going to take your screwdriver. You're going to relight it again because it's probably cooled down by now. And you're going to go back into them holes to push your herbs back off in. The holes that you've already did, you're going to go back in there. You're pushing the herbs deep inside and you're just shoving them in there. Going clockwise. Remember that. Always clockwise if you're attracting something. You're sticking the herbs into the holes, moving them away from the wick. And as you're doing this, you're setting your intent of exactly what you want. If it's that job you want, then that's what you're thinking about, because you need a breakthrough. You got blockage. You've been doing spells and nothing's popping right now. You've been dealing with a string of bad luck. This is the pandemic. A lot of people are going through it right now. This right here will help you. You started a new business. You want that shit to pop? There you go. Put these herbs in there. Shove them all down off in there so that they burn away from the wick. Remember that. And that is so pretty. Okay. After you are done with that, you are going to need some sort of commanding oil. This right here is African Witch Bitch Commanding Oil. I make this my damn self. Very cost effective. Again, it's on the website. Put you a couple of drops inside each hole. Clockwise motion. Just a little bit. It don't take much. You're going to take you a bay leaf and a marker. And you're going to write down exactly what you want. If it's the new job, let's say if it's just a job in general, you just put employment. If it's a specific job, you put the name of the company in here. If it's a court case, you put the name of the judge and your name, the name of the judge on top and your name, because you want the judge to rule in your favor. Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome. And if you want to win, you need this to be blocked. You want all these symbols. You want the money, the ring, the bag, the wealth, whatever it is that's blocking you right now, the job, whatever it is. Okay. So for the sake of this spell, I'm going to say, okay. You're going to take your lighter. You're going to put your intent. Remember, your hands have been dusted with arrowroot powder. You have your bay leaf popping right here. You got your herbs deep in there and you got your attraction oil. It doesn't necessarily have to be the commanding oil that I'm using, but if you have another type of attraction oil, whether it be a money oil or a good luck oil, use that. This is cheap. There's no excuse not to get it because there's some oils out there that are very expensive. I've bought attraction oils that cost about $50. Mine, you're going to be surprised when you go on my website and see how cheap it is, but it works because I infused it my damn self. Okay. Put you a couple of drops. Put your intent in here. You picture exactly what you want. Do not skimp. Here's the thing, hoodoo boos. A lot of people be humble when it comes to spell work. Let's say you want a job. Okay. You just put a job. Next thing you know, McDonald's is calling you, bitch, buy. Nobody in this economy can live off McDonald's. I don't care if you live in East Bubblefuck, Mississippi. You need a job, bitch. You go on Indeed or in whatever website and you write down exactly what you want. Exactly the job you want. If you want to be a nurse and you're waiting for a hospital to call you, bitch, you write that hospital's name on this bay leaf. If you want a job working in human services, you want to help people, you want to work in a homeless shelter, you go on there, you find the job you want, apply to that bitch, and then you write the name of that job on here. You do not skimp yourself. You are worth it. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. Okay, I'm an ethical witch. I'm being real with you. I am an ethical witch. I don't believe in that low self-esteem bullshit. I'm here to tell you, if you want me to be one of those bitches to tell you that you ain't shit and you don't deserve nothing, you come into the wrong place, because I believe that the power is within you. Your ancestors, you stand literally on their shoulders. They are the ones that suffer. You are their wildest dream. When our ancestors were in captivity, they would sit in chains and think, well, I'm going through this right now, but my grandkids not going to have to go through this. And we are their wildest dreams. We're here, we're walking around. So I'll be damned if you sit up and walk around on this earth thinking that you don't deserve to be happy and you don't deserve prosperity. You in the wrong place, because this bitch is going to tell you, okay, you deserve it all. So you don't skimp when it comes to your petition papers, and you don't skimp when it comes to your spell work, and you don't skimp when it comes to prosperity work. If you want it, bitch, you claim that shit and you boss the fuck up in your spell work and get what you need. All right, moving right along. Light that bitch. And keep in mind, this is a 7-day candle. It's going to take a few days to burn down. You take your thing, you don't put your intent. You got your bay leaf, bitch. You got your bay leaf. You don't wrote on this hoe. You got it, right? You put your intent in this candle and you sit here for as long as you need to sit here. There is no set time. It might be 5 minutes. It might be half an hour. It all just depends on the type of situation that you are in that you need the blockage, okay? If you're dealing with some serious shit, your ancestors might have you sit in this motherfucking chair for an hour, crying out to them, asking them to break through, picturing how this blockage is removed out of your life and how you're going to get the job or win the court case, whatever the case may be. You might sit here for 5 minutes. Who knows what it might be? I don't know. You don't know. But you sit here until you feel satisfied and you feel confident and you feel secure to get your ass up out this chair. Right when you're about to get up, you burn this bitch. Beautiful, isn't it? Drop it on the top of the candle. You're going to see a lot of flame, a lot of smoke because the herb's done caught. But once the bay leaf is done, the wick is going to be lit. This candle is going to take a few days to burn down. And let me tell you something. A lot of people be thinking, well, which bitch? I can't go to work and I can't leave a candle at home. Now I'm going to give you some advice. See, I live by my damn self. It's just me here and these damn cats that don't ever listen to shit I say, but I love them. Shit, they mine. I can leave a candle burning. I've done it many times. I've been fine. But if you're not comfortable, this is what you do. You take this bitch and you light it, and you can sit it in your sink in a pan full of water or in your bathtub in a pan full of water. And you can leave it lit and you can let it burn all the way down. Hopefully you live in a household that's conducive for that. If you can't leave it in your sink and you can't leave it in your bathtub, you can get you a bucket or some sort of big ass container, sit this bitch and fill the water up to like about here to right about here and just let it burn. I promise you that your candle will not burn your house down if you leave it in a bucket of water or in a sink. I leave mine on my altar to burn and it's never had an issue. But if you want to be safe, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to tell you anything that's going to fuck your house up or fuck your life up, okay? And you sit up and every single day, you spend time working this bitch by putting your intent into it every day. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. You may not have a lot of time to sit and meditate over your work, but you do it. Once this is completely finished and burned down, you can throw it away because the spell is complete. I hope you guys have enjoyed this spell. I'm trying to teach people to better their lives because life can be hella fucked up without any help. I wish I could tell you guys. So I want to thank you guys too for sending me some of your emails. I read your stories and I respond back as quick as I can. I get a lot, but I'm telling you right now, my job is to help you and to help you come into your power as a practitioner of hoodoo. If this is your lane, this is my lane. This is what I do. So You're going to hear it talking to you. You're going to see, you know, if you just sit up and stare at it and meditate, you're going to notice your dreams are going to be more vivid. This should be the last thing you think about if you're working this spell as before you go to bed at night. And when you wake up in the morning, before you start your day, you know, spend some time with it. And you guys let me know inside my email or the comments. Let me know how it works. I love it when you guys post and tell me how the spells are working. That really, really like butters my biscuits. Okay. So you guys have a good day. You know, I don't like to keep you long, but if you need to reach out to me, my email is going to be in the description box. If you want to purchase low cost hoodoo supplies, including my commanding oils or any of other stuff I have that's dirt fucking cheap. I think the cheapest thing on my website is 75 cents. Like I stated, I'm a cheap bitch. And I'm not going to stick you up. And I'm telling you right now, you don't get stuck up by anybody. You don't let them charge you hundreds of dollars for fucking spell work. Bitch, bye. No. I'm an African. This is my birthright. And I'd be damned if you gouge me. My ancestors didn't have hundreds of dollars. What the fuck are you saying? Really? Yeah. Oh, my integrity. So you guys have a great night. Ashe.